your host, Beth Ann.
And I welcome you today to CSC Talk Radio. It is my privilege and my pleasure, whatever. It's all of that. You know, too much turkey yesterday, so I don't know what I'm saying. Too much turkey, too much dressing, and I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving with your family and your friends. But today is Friday, and they call it Black Friday, but I had a different idea. But I wanted to look at what Black Friday really meant. It says the earliest evidence of the phrase Black Friday applied to the day after Thanksgiving in a shopping context suggests that the term originated in Philadelphia, where it was used to describe the heavy, disruptive pedestrian and vehicle traffic that would occur on the day after Thanksgiving. But according to an alternative explanation, Black Friday is the day when retailers finally begin to turn a profit for the year. In accounting terms, operating in the loss is in the red, so operating in the profit is henceforth black ink. Black Friday. While making a profit sounds okay, the disruptive behavior of the crowds and the dangers in the traffic and the crowded lines and the mobs waiting to enter the store is certainly not my cup of tea or my cup of hot chocolate with marshmallows, and not in this season, you know. So I got to thinking, that's kind of dangerous when that happens, but I got to thinking maybe you and me, should have a red, white, and blue Friday. So I've invited my All-American Market companies to drop by in a quick pitch to welcome you to their companies and their products as we enter into the holiday season. Not all could get away from their families today. They had plans, and that's okay, but they are all excited to be a part of your red, white, and blue shopping and to be a part of your family and included in your home. Family is important. While many make it a tradition to head into the shopping battlefield, I prefer to have a leftover turkey sandwich and watch a movie or watch the grandkids playing. This year has been a little challenging for me. I mentioned to you last week that I'm going on with one wing. Going about with one wing. I'm kind of like, what do they call it, a one-armed bandit, only I don't gamble. So I don't gamble because I never win. So my wonderful family they wanted to do the majority of the Thanksgiving meal, which for my family is a weekend of family. So we're not talking about one meal. We're talking about breakfast and lunch and dinner and stuff for several days because it's all about food, fun, and family. They whip out their cards and their board games, and the grandkids make lots of noise and cousin memories as they play and run in and out of the house and all around. I've got a house with steps constantly, just goes round and round and round. I truly have too much to be thankful for to spend it out fighting with strangers for a better deal. So today, we're calling it Red, White, and Blue Friday. And we're going to bring on some guests to you. And the first one we're going to bring on, now these are on my All-American Market page. So I want you to go to my website, which is csctalkradio.com, and go to the All-American Market page. Now, with every single one of these who are trying to sell their goods but also help the show, you must absolutely, if you want to help the show, use the promo code BethAnn. Okay? It's just one word, lowercase, Beth Ann. No E on the end, just Beth Ann. But my first guest, and you know him as Joe from Arkansas because he calls into the show quite a bit. And Joe is an artist, and he has paintings and drawings and in pencil or ink or whatever you want, he can do it. And he is on my website, and he has his own website with his Joe Painter. Let's see, he said, Joe, that's not the right one, is it? That's his, okay. I got it right here. CrackerJoePaintsPictures.com. So we got Cracker Joe on with us today. Joe, how are you doing?
Not yet.
Oh, we don't have him yet. Okay. We don't have Cracker Joe just yet. We had to kind of segment all these products and these companies and these people to come in at different times on the show so we can get that done. But if you go to my website and you click on Cracker Joe, or you click on his website, it'll take you to Cracker Joe Paints paintspictures.com. Now, he has all kinds of pictures he paints, and he also does the drawings, and you can buy his paintings on commission as well. He will work on commission. I think he hires out. So you might give him a call. He's going to call in here in just a little bit. His phone number is 479-442-6194. Don't call him right this minute because he's supposed to be calling me. 479-442-6194. And I think he will also, I think he said he would maybe give discounts, but I could be in trouble if I'm speaking out of turn. But I believe he told me he was going to give people who use the promo code Beth Ann a discount. So I want you to take seriously my All-American Market page and go visit these. We've got Cracker Joe on the phone right now. Joe, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm still getting by. And how are you, Beth?
I'm getting by, too. Now, I was trying to explain to my listeners what all you do with your paintings and drawings, and I'm going to let you kind of take over there. There's nothing more American than an American artist. And I really, I thought of you almost immediately when I was thinking about doing this page for All American Market page. So let's talk about your artistry just a little bit.
Okay, well, you said there's nothing more American than an American artist. And personally, the genre of art, I'd say, that I like the best, there's all these different categories of art. There's Impressionism and Expressionism and Abstract Expressionism and Realism and Photorealism and all these different categories that they put painting into. And personally, my two favorites are landscape and the American scene. And of course, the American landscape is always a wonderful thing to paint, and there are many painters that have done it so well. And personally, I'd like to think of myself as an American scene painter. But the particular thing about the American scene that I've chose to do a lot of painting on, somewhat specialize in. I do all kinds of things, but I do landscapes, I do portraits, I do all kinds of things. But I've somewhat specialized in painting pictures of old American cars and trucks. I especially like the ones from the 40s and the 50s and the 60s. And if you look at my website, you see a lot of pictures of those kinds of old American vehicles. And, so far I've only painted American ones. Sometimes I've seen old Volkswagens that kind of attract me and stuff like that, or old Jaguars or something like that attracts me. But, so far I've said, no, I'm going to stick to the American ones. I'm going to paint the old American cars.
And one of your paintings with the old truck, and I'm trying to remember what color it is. I want to say it's green, but I'm not sure if it's green or blue, and I could be wrong altogether. But it's one that I really liked. But when you hear the closing of the show, my son wrote that song, and I know people have heard me say that before. My son wrote that song. It's called Coming Home, and that's what I saw when he first played that song for me. I saw an old pickup truck, kind of like the ones you paint, going down a gravel road, little dust back behind as they're heading home. There's nothing more American than that, is there?
Well, you have just given me a wonderful idea for a painting, so I think I'm going to do that. And I'm going to call it Going Home or Coming Home or something like that.
Oh, now I'm tearing up. No, that's great. That's great.
Yeah, I would really like to do that one. I'll put it on my list of paintings I got to do.
I appreciate that. I'm going to give your phone number, and we're going to head into a break, and I'm going to let you go and bring another American company back on the air here. Cracker Joe, you need to go see his website. You can click on mine at CSC Talk Radio, or just simply go to Cracker Joe. Give your website again. I don't know why I can't get it right.
Yeah.
Cracker Joe Paints Pictures.
CrackerJoePaintsPictures.com.
But he also prefers
CrackerJoePaintsPictures.com.
He likes you to give him a call. So it's 479-442-6194. That's 479-442-6194. Maybe you can inspire him and he'll do a special painting just for you. Joe, thank you so much for all you do. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving Day yesterday, and we'll see you back here in another day. Thank you. Thank you, Joe.
Yeah, thank you very much, Beth.
We're heading into a break. Your calls are, no, your calls aren't welcome because we're going to concentrate on these companies. And so when we come back, we're going to have Caroline with McCall's Candles.